Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing one of my favorite art projects ever, and we're going to be painting an ocean and then drawing some jellyfish and seaweed onto it. So your first step is to make sure that the back of your paper has your name on it. If it doesn't already, I want you to get your pen or pencil and write it down, and do so right now. So go ahead and take a minute. Now once you have that down, we're just going to move right into the project. So your first step is to take your paintbrush and dip it into this white paint. Once you've dipped it in there, you're going to go from, at the top of your paper, you're going to go from left to right, and you're going to smooth it over. And then I'm going to move my paintbrush from right to left. I'm going to smooth it over again. And if I get some on my paper at the bottom, then that's fine, because then we can just toss that out after we're finished. So left to right, left to right. Now when I'm painting on here, I want to make sure that I don't have these big globs of paint, because if I have big globs of paint, like a really thick layer of paint, then my paper is going to take too long to dry, and we want to make sure that we can get these done today. So about that big of a section is going to be all white. So I'm going to go back down, and there's some blue in mine because I was painting with this paintbrush earlier, but that's okay. So you are going to get some of your blue, and you're just going to dip a little bit of it into your white. Do you see how that makes like a lighter blue? So you're going to take that lighter blue now, and you're going to go from left to right again. Go left, right, and you can kind of go up, down, and make these waves. So the point is, we're going from a lighter color to a darker color, because in the ocean, that's what happens. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. So once you're finished with this section, you're going to do the same thing that you've done before. And do you see how I'm not leaving any white underneath, and so that you can't see any white underneath my paint? I want you to do the same. I want you to cover up your entire paper. So then you're just going to get some more blue and mix it in with your light blue and make it a darker blue. So now I have this darker blue, and I'm going to go again left, right, and I'm going to connect it with the blue that was before it. So then I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to blend the colors between so that you almost can't even tell where they switch colors. Now after that, your next section, do you see how we're about halfway through our paper? Your next section is going to be this blue, just the blue that came from the bottle, the blue that came from your paper. You're not going to mix it with anything. And you're just going to make a section in the middle, about the same size as the others. And do you also see how I am going over and I am making sure all my waves blend together and making sure that I don't have any of those big globs of blue paint. Alright, now your next step is, so we're going to go darker the deeper we go, right? So you're going to mix this blue with only an itsy bit of black. This black makes it really, really dark, really, really fast. So an itsy bit of black. You're going to go left, right, left, right. You're going to make those waves again. So now we're coming towards the bottom of our ocean. And remember how I said that the deeper we go, the darker it gets? The bottom of our ocean is going to be completely black. So we are going to get some more of this, and I'm actually going to make another layer with some more blue and have it go right here. So this one's just a little bit darker, and I'm still covering up everything. And now my last section of my paper is going to be all black. So I'm just going to do another stripe. Remember, left, right, left, right. So you can even go like this on your paper if you wanted to, once you were done, so that they all blend together. You see how I'm just swiping across like this? So there you have it. You have your entire ocean finished. Now this part is the fun part. I think this is the best part of the entire project. I'm going to put my paintbrush in my water cup. I'm going to move that aside. Now I'm going to get this white that I have in front of me, and this white paint is mixed with some water. So I'm going to get my paintbrush, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to lightly tap with one finger on top of it, on top of my ocean. I'm just going to tap, 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 and I'm going to be super careful not to get anything on myself or those around me or my table, but if you do get something somewhere, it's not a big deal, because then we could just wipe it off. So these are our bubbles, and you can make as many bubbles as you want to. If you want a little bubbles, you can only do a little. If you want a lot, you can do a lot. So there you have it. There's your ocean. So after you come back from recess, your entire ocean is going to be dry and we're going to go on with our jellyfish. But because I don't have that time right now, I'm going to go ahead and use my blow dryer and make sure that it's really, really dry before I put on my jellyfish. Alright, there you have it. So I have my entire ocean done. It's all dry, and yours should be dry by now too. And some of it's a little wet, and if it's a little wet, that's fine. So what we're going to do next is we're going to get our oil pastels, and your jellyfish can be any color you want them. They can be pink, they can be purple, they can be white, they can be blue. I'm going to teach you how to draw one jellyfish, and then I'm going to give you your choices after that. So for this project, I think my jellyfish are going to be white. A white outline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my piece of paper and I'm going to get my oil pastel, and the top shape is going to be like an umbrella. So you see how I'm making an umbrella, and then I'm just doing a little swoop. So an umbrella and then a swoop. So it should look something like that. And then underneath I'm just going to do like a little ribbon. And then once my ribbon is done, I'm going to do the tentacles. So I'm going to go down like this. You can do as many as you want. It can be a really big, really long, really short, your choice. So once you have them, I'm going to go from bottom up and I'm going to give them a bigger shape. So I'm just going to draw another side to the same tentacle, if that makes sense. So that then they're really, really big. So once that's finished, I think I'm going to make my jellyfish translucent, which is what a lot of jellyfish in the ocean are, meaning you can see through them, and I'm just going to leave that there. Then I'm going to draw another little jellyfish, and I'm going to draw this one right here. And this one I want to be a little smaller and maybe a little different, so I'm not going to draw the ribbons on this one. And then if you wanted to, you can actually so you can draw as many jellyfish as you want. You can draw 10, you can draw 20, you can draw 1, you can draw 2. You can draw baby jellyfish, you can draw big jellyfish. You can also fill in your jellyfish like I'm filling in this one. So this one is not going to be a translucent jellyfish, but it's going to be a blue jellyfish. So there's that. Once you have that and that's finished, you are going to get your black oil pastel, or green, whichever one you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and do black for a couple of them. Now I'm going to do this big warm squiggly line. Now you can do them big or small, however you want them. You're going to be your seaweed. So I'm going to do another one over here, maybe another one over here. And then once you have these squiggly lines, I'm going to make a couple of them green too. So I'm going to have a green one right here, another green one right here, and right here. So once you have them, you're going to do one line like that on the side and then another line like that. So go down, go down. You're kind of making a V going all the way down your seaweed. I'm just going to finish doing all the black seaweed. I have a little baby seaweed over here. And so once you're finished with that, you're going to get your other one. I'm going to get my green. Now again, you can do however many seaweed you want. You can cover your whole ocean floor. You can have a seaweed that goes to the very top of your ocean if you want to. You can have a little baby seaweed at the bottom. It is totally up to you. Once you are all finished, that is that. And that is your ocean project.